Welcome back to our book channel. Today we will be reading Superman in Pranking News. So the characters of the book, we'll start with Clark Kent. Clark Kent is a reporter at the Daily Planet newspaper. He is secretly Superman. Superman, also known as the Man of Steel, has many amazing superpowers. Magic is one of his only weaknesses. Lois Lane is a reporter at the Daily Planet newspaper. She works with Clark Kent. The Daily Planet is the largest newspaper in the city of Metropolis. Mr. Mixpiddle, pronounced Mixyepitlik, is a magical man from the fifth dimension. He loves to annoy Superman with his pranks. Inside the Daily Planet building, Lois Lane typed a headline, "Superman saves the day, again." Fellow newspaper reporter Clark Kent peered over her shoulder. "Isn't that your fourth Superman story this week?" he asked. "Have any better ideas, Clark?" Lois replied with a smirk. Kaboom! A crack of thunder shook the Daily Planet building. Lois and Clark ran to the window. The sky above Metropolis blackened. On the street stood a tiny man wearing an orange suit and a hat. "Who's that?" Lois wondered aloud. She turned towards Clark, but he was nowhere to be found. Out of sight, Clark quickly shed his glasses, tie, and suit. A red and blue uniform hid beneath. Faster than lightning, he flew out of the building as Superman. The Man of Steel had faced this pest from the fifth dimension before. The pesky prankster loved to annoy Superman with his magical powers. The hero sighed. Mr. Mixpiddle. "What are you doing here, Mr. M?" asked the Man of Steel. "You've got a lot of attention lately," M explained. "What's better way to bother than stealing some of that thunder?" M lifted a bag towards the sky. The clouds overhead swirled into a giant tornado, then funneled into the sack. "This should make tomorrow's headline," said Mr. Mexpiddle, "or at least the weather page." The pesky Pex tossed sack towards the Daily Planet building. Whoosh! Superman rocketed towards the bag at super speed. He caught the sack in midair and wrapped it in his ultrasound cape. Kaboom! The bag exploded like 1,000 thunderstorms. The ground shook beneath. Superman's feet and the wind swirled around his cape. The wind whipped up an old daily newspaper. It floated into Mixplicked's hand. The headline read, "Superman, Person of the Year." "These stories are a bunch of hot air," shouted Mixpicklick. He twirled his hand at the Daily Planet building. The building's rooftop globed, inflated like a hot air balloon. Sorry, guys. Just this name is just so funny. Miss Picklet. Now I'm having a difficult time pronouncing it, but I'm going to keep reading and I'm going to finish this book. The building's rooftop globe inflated like a hot air balloon. It floated into the sky, lifting the building beneath it. "Tee-hee!" Miss Picklet laughed. My kids are having a hilarious time back here. Anyway, "Now that's what I call a skyscraper," said Mix Picklet. As the building reached the clouds, Superman soared into the sky. The hero grabbed the building and pulled up with his super strength. Superman couldn't hold on for long. He was unable to fight Mr. Mixpicklet's magic powers. The Man of Steel thought fast. He released the building and flew towards the balloon. "Time to bring this pest down to earth," thought Superman. The superhero took a deep breath. Whoosh! He released a blast of freeze breath at the globe. The hot air inside the globe quickly cooled. It deflated like a leaky basketball. The building slowly dropped back to the ground with a thud. Then Superman molded the building's cracked steel and bricks back towards with his heat vision. A crowd cheered for the superhero. "Newsflash," said Mxyzptlk. "I won't stop until everyone knows my name." Only one thing could send the imp back to the fifth dimension. Superman had to trick Mxyzptlk into saying his name backwards. The superhero zoomed into the Daily Planet building. Superman returned moments later. He fought off Mxyzptlk's pranks throughout the night. At sunrise, a truck arrived with the Daily Planet newspapers. Superman quickly grabbed a copy. "Look," he told Mxyzptlk, handing the pest a paper. "You made the front page." "Really?" Mxyzptlk squealed. Mxyzptlk grinned at his picture. Then he spotted the headlines. "Mr. Kiplism gets tricked." The pest looked puzzled. "Who's Mr. Kiplism?" he began. Before realizing what he had said, Superman smiled at Mxyzptlk, disappeared to the fifth dimension. Metropolis was quiet once again. Inside the Daily Planet building, Lois struggled for her next headline. "Got any more brilliant story ideas, Clark?" she asked. "Sometimes, Lois," Clark told her. "No news is good news." And thank you guys for joining us for today's book read, Superman in Pranking News. We hope you guys enjoyed the book. I apologize for the mispronunciation on Mr. Mxyzptlk, but stay tuned for more book reads coming soon, and thank you again for joining us. Take care, guys. Happy holidays. Goodbye.